Colin joins me now. It is so good to see you.
Nice to see you.
And this latest project, All Things Must Pass, is a real labour of love for you, wasn't it? It took a while to get it off the ground and to get it going.
About 7 years, on and off 7 years,
Because I think we do, I certainly remember Tower Records. I was saying the massive Tower Records in London. Huge big shop, it was crazy. And what was it about that you were so interested in?
Well, I'm a big music fan, and so growing up, I would spend a lot of my hard-earned babysitting money, or lawn mowing money, whatever you want to call it, buying music. And there was just something about Tower, the way that they operated, the inventory they had, the kind of people that worked there. As a kid, it was a great place to spend, 4 or 5 hours at a time.
Absolutely. See the way that kids now are on the internet for ages and ages and on YouTube and stuff? Record shops?
No, it was all record shops. And, when the stores were closing, it was sort of a sad thing because I'm from Sacramento, California, where Tower was founded and where it was based. And so there's a lot of civic pride that we, people from Sacramento have for Tower. And when the stores closed, I found out about Russ Solomon, the founder, and sort of his history.
What character?
Yeah.
A real character.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's really, he's a very engaging, funny guy with the gift of gab who started selling used 78s out of his father's drugstore in the early 40s. They said if he starts there and then, and the story ends with him closing 200 stores around the world, there's bound to be some good stories in between.
Exactly. What was it that brought about the end? Was it just that we now download music?
That was definitely part of it. I mean, one of the things I really wanted to sort of dispel was this myth that Napster and the internet killed Tower. That was definitely a part of it, but not the full picture. It was a combination of a bunch of different things, changes in the music industry as early as the 1980s and the introduction of the CD, along with some hubris on the part of the company and expanding too broadly, too quickly into countries that couldn't necessarily support large-scale shops like the one in Piccadilly, number one Piccadilly. Of course,
because it was huge. It was absolutely gigantic. I mean, it was crazy. It was like a department store.
And the best address in all of London, number one Piccadilly.
Number one Piccadilly. It doesn't get any better than that. More directing are you going to do? Is that something you want to do more of?
Yeah, definitely directing more. On the documentary side, I'm sort of enjoying the documentary world right now and helping people tell their stories. It's a lot of fun, and it's a great creative outlet when I'm not wearing makeup and pretending to be other people for my day job.
Absolutely. You've got some cracking names in there as well, which is really, really good. You talked about the acting career, of course. Loved you in Fargo.
Thank you.
That was brilliant, wasn't it? Absolutely fantastic. When you get a script like that through your door, you must just go, yes.
Yeah, I mean, that one in particular, I mean, the script was so great, because when they called and said they want to make a TV version of Fargo, I said, why? Don't.
I know, because it's one of my favourite films.
Exactly.
I was a wee bit worried about it.
Yeah, no, and we all were. But Noah Hawley, the writer and showrunner of that show, he wrote such an amazing script that you just couldn't say no. And it got a great group of people together involved, and we were very lucky.
I had the same tone of the film. Do you know what I mean? It had that same sort of tone, which was really good, but it was totally, you could watch it on its own. It was its own entity as well. We're going to see an Elvis and Nixon, and this is based on a true story.
Oh, yeah, and how that whole thing worked out. It's very funny, and really great performances from Michael Shannon and Kevin Spacey.
I look forward to that, I really do. Now, I need to talk about your dad, only because I met him a couple of weeks ago, because he was over doing the promotion for A Hologram for a King.
Yeah. Was he cooking chicken and peas?
He wasn't, sadly.
No,
he wasn't. What a lovely guy. Do you know, not one person has got a bad word to say about your dad.
Oh, well, I don't think you're trying hard enough, to be quite honest.
You've got the same sense of humour. This is what he had to say about you, his boy. Here we go.
So you go see them in the high school play, right? Yes. And they're up there in the high school play, and we were watching at some point. And there's my son, and I went like, oh my Lord, oh, he can do this if he wants to. He just, he's got it. If he wants to do it, he can do it. That's exciting to see.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And now he is.
He sure is. He absolutely is. Is there a kind of healthy rivalry between the two of you?
Oh, no, not at all. No, not at all. I mean, really, more than anything else, it's, it's just one of the many things that we have in common, We're very similar. We have a lot of similar tastes and whatnot, but really, more than anything else, he's asking about the grandkids, and I'm saying, well, I don't know, come pick them up and babysit them for a day.
And does he do that sometimes? I'm sure he does.
Yes, he does.
I'm sure
Absolutely.
he does. He's a great guy, as are you. Colin, thank you so much, and good luck with the documentary.
Thank you very much.
It's absolutely fascinating. All things must pass, which is true. They do. Thank you very much.
Thank you.